Hi everyone, I'm debiryah from debiryah's Naturals and Cases Evolutionary Empowerment, and I've decided to do a twin flame energy check for the different elements. Take things as they resonate. If it does not fit your situation, then if it doesn't fit your situation, then remember that this is a general reading, and so there's more than just you, but collective is on a similar wave. So it's possible that some things have happened in your past, your present, or may be coming about in your recent future. Why was I finna say recent future? Anyway, it's gonna come up in your future. May come up in events. Um, so water sign. I'm listening for an intuitive message. I guess while I light my candles here, because I'm hearing, who sings that song? Let me see. I'm thinking that it's SWV. This is old as hell. This song saying, I will do you all night long. Y'all give me some time. I don't know. The song comes up and I love music. And it's off the Waiting to Exhale. It's off the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack. Again, showing my age. Yes, sung by SWV. It's called All Night Long. That's the song. That's the song that has popped in my head. I have not heard that song since I was a kid, when my parents was watching that movie when it came out. Yeah, I'm telling my age here, but who gives a damn? Because my age here on this planet has nothing to do with my soul's age. I am way much older than that, so I really don't care about how old you think I am. My soul is ancient. My soul is before time. So the lyrics to this song, you can look it up yourself. All Night Long, SWV, from the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack. It says, baby, you can call on me anytime you feel the need, and I'll be there in a hurry giving you the best of me. And baby, you know I'll keep it nice and warm to satisfy. Baby, you know that I'm always hot for you. And if there's any kind of love that will exemplify, my sweetie, I have got that love times two. Then it says, boy, I'll do you all night long. Do you any way you want. I will do you all night long. I want to please you. Don't want to tease you. So, someone has some very strong sexual feelings towards each other. Duh, it's your twin flame. You're in a soul connection with this person. Um, but this is the energy that's coming off of the connection for water signs. There's some love making going on. This person really loves the way you feel. They love making love to you. They love the intimacy of your time together, of your sexual encounters together. It's not just about the and wham bam, thank you, ma'am. You know, it's not about the race to the finish line. This person actually enjoys. You enjoy each other. You enjoy indulging in each other. You are each other's treat. It's like, I treat myself to you. That's the energy I'm getting. I treat myself to you. You are a happiness that I treat myself to. Okay, so here we go, y'all. Let's get into the groove. You got your love message. You got your beautiful song. Time for the heavy hitters. Twin flame energy check. We got find the lesson. Number 29, which is the number 11. There's a portal. There's a lesson here to be learned. Find the lesson is saying discover the purpose in a situation. Trust that you are learning. Now, here you don't have to know the answers to the test. Well, no. Yeah, it's a test. They're not going to give you the answers. You've been training for this. Trust that you're learning something. I just got through telling this to one of my friends that I was talking to. You can't cheat on the test. It's an open book test. I mean, like, if you've been watching tarot, it's like an open book test. test. If you follow your intuition, it's an open book test. You kind of got an idea of what the energies are doing, what's coming next. What you be trying to get is affirmation, confirmation and affirmation, that what you're going through has a purpose and that you're learning a lesson. And so, Spirit is telling you to find the lesson, discover the purpose in a situation, like what you're going through. There's a reason why you're going through what you're going through. Is there something that you didn't learn? Is there something that Spirit is testing you on that you did learn? And you are realizing that this is the test that's showing you that you've grown, that you've evolved. Is that the case? Trust that you are learning. Now, here at the bottom of the deck on this side, wake up. It's your moment. Realize that, you're not fucking asleep. What is going on, you are well aware of. You've already had this stuff. It's your moment. Wake up. What's the message? The message that I originally had for that card, number 25, is a number 7. This is your opportunity to prove. Ooh, I get it. I see it. This is your opportunity to prove that you've been learning all this time, that you've been learning to listen to your intuition, that you've been learning to listen to your inner guidance, that you've been learning to come out of your shell and be your authentic self, that you have been well informed of who this person is and why they're in your life and what the purpose is. And now you're getting hit with some of those tests. New level, new devil, honey. You're getting hit with some of those tests. So now, this is your moment to shine. This is your moment to show what you've learned. This is your moment to show that you've grown. Because she's sitting here looking unsure, while there are people around her. And there look like somebody right here whispering to her up in her ear. And, there are people walking around here looking. People are watching you. They're talking about you. Some of them are talking about you in the shadows behind your back. There's someone who's watching you, just watching you. They have glasses. The Mad Hatter is watching you. Who's the Mad Hatter? Somebody got a lot of fucking drama around them, and they watching to see how you will react in their world. Because you're not from their world. You are from a completely different plane of existence. And and they live in a madhouse. They live in a world full of women. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 women, and then there's you. And he's sitting in the background trying to see how you react. And you're the only one who's different, because all these other women, they look like... Well, all these other women, first of all, they're how do I put this? They're from his world. They look like they belong in his world. They are dressed in dark colors. They have this look about their faces, like they have a deadness in their eyes, but he doesn't share that deadness in his eyes. He has on these thick ass glasses so he can see beyond, but they have black eyes, and you have blue eyes that are clear, meaning that you can see, but also blue being representational of the first color that originally represented love. So, and you have on blue, she has on blue. So this is also very spiritual, because these people have denser energies and you have a lighter energy, because it's light. It's white and blue, which are associated with the upper chakras. These people have dark colors on, like black and gray and red, which are associated with the root chakra only. There are some people with stripes of green. The stripes of green and these little flashes of green show that they have or will go through some type of heart chakra activation, or they will learn to open their hearts or have the capacity to, but they're still in really dense energies. They're experiencing heartbreak, or their hearts have been hardened by the dense lower energies. But Alice is rooted in the, and I'm saying Alice, but I'm talking about divine feminine. You're rooted in your spirituality because the places where she has red are over her heart. She has red, but she has on a white smock. So that is the crown chakra. And she has a red flower in her hair, and her hair is white. Again, crown chakra. So her heart and her mind are very stable. She's very mentally aware. She's very emotionally aware. She has her foundation, but her foundation is in the spirit. She is looking to the Most High. She's looking to the universe, to the frequencies, the higher frequencies, to navigate this situation, because she's surrounded by these dense energies. She's surrounded by these negative people. And she has a spirit guide right there at her feet. And he's laughing, he's smiling. Well, he's not laughing, but he's smiling because he sees it all. He knows the way through it. And what Alice is doing is divine feminine. She's having to learn to trust herself above others. Okay? This is about confidence and self-esteem. Because this person who is whispering in her ear has a mushroom on a plate. So she's trying to feed her some damn psychedelics. She's trying to feed her some damn... And she ain't trying to microdose her. She's trying to macrodose her with a trip. Because this is drugs right here. So be careful. Somebody offering you some drugs, they finna trip your ass up and trip you out. You're going to be tweaking like hell. I don't know where that came from because I do not talk like that, nor do I know anything about that world. But... yeah, that's what came to my spirit about this. And somebody's watching to see if she gonna eat that damn mushroom. So somebody offering you something to eat, and don't eat from them. Don't eat nothing they offer you. Because they sneaky as shit. And the Mad Hatter is sitting out here. He on his way out the door. Because if all y'all crazy, he gonna motherfucking leave. He already know he crazy. Where is this coming from? But if he's trying to see if you're gonna be like the rest of them, if you delve into the dense energies, and then this woman, she's holding a pig. I remember Alice in Wonderland, the one lady was rocking a baby, but it wasn't a baby, it was really a pig. So it was like Alice was worried about the mistreatment of the baby, but it wasn't even a baby. It was an illusion. So someone is lying about a child. Who it belongs to, or that there is a child. It's an illusion, and it's meant to make her look like a victim or credible or something like that. But in a way, she's lying. She's lying because there's an older woman telling her that that's her meal ticket or something like that. I don't know where this is. I do know where this is coming from. Girl, I gotta trust my damn self. Divine Family, you feeling like you don't know where this shit coming from. You know exactly where it's coming from. The test, you already knew this was coming. You have intuition. You have been following this storyline. It's just now shit coming to a head. Shit getting real. You ain't just hearing about it. You're not just and you find yourself alone. You don't have anyone to talk to about this, or anyone to confiding, because when spirit is working with you, spirit gets you by yourself and isolates you, because this is your test to see if you have evolved, if you have learned anything, if you are going to get to the next level. Then it's got to be trials to see if you are ready. And it says, wake up, this is your moment, this is your opportunity to prove that you are ready. Because what it looks like is that you're surrounded by devils. But honey, you are really in a field of flowers, because abundance is coming. You are at the precipice of change. So just hang in there, okay? Impossible things, keeping up, and no need to fear. Okay, so impossible things, working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, fresh perspective. You have to keep your mind clear. You have to keep your mind clear. Follow the right white rabbit was at the bottom of the deck. So it's like, Curiosity meets opportunity. If you've been wondering what's been going on behind the scenes, or you've sensed something going on, you're going to have an opportunity to get a glimpse behind the curtain. But the glimpse that you're getting behind the curtain isn't necessarily what you think it is. So that doesn't mean trust whoever pulls back the curtain, honey, because the stage is still a fucking stage. You get what I'm saying? It's still a stage. It's still a stage. It's still an illusion. It still can, the picture can be painted whatever way the artist depicts it. So you know, you can follow that white rabbit, but that rabbit go take your ass for a ride because he got a little smirk on his face. And she looking like in the shade. She got some shade over her eyes. Like, shoot, what he doing? What going on? What going on? Y'all want to know the tea. Y'all want to know what's going on. Follow that fucking white rabbit. Follow that white rabbit. Let's see what's at the bottom of his here. Forget who you are. If you fucking follow that white rabbit, you're not going to be following your own heart. You're not going to be following your own mind. You're not going to be following the lessons that you learn. You're going to end up in some toxic energy. Look how red that card is. It looks like it's the light. It looks like it's the truth. But light is also, a fire is also light too. So you thinking that you following the white rabbit and get some light because somebody about you what you thought was the truth, what looks like a truth, but it's a true lie. It's a true lie because there's some omissions going on and you following the white rabbit down a rabbit hole, wasting time with this time behind here. You need to work through disbelief because you need to work through the disbelief that you have in yourself. You gotta have to learn to trust yourself because you can't trust anybody else. You can only trust yourself. And if you can't trust yourself to stand behind your own ideals and morals, then you are not trustworthy yourself to yourself. So, fire is a light also. And you can get your ass burned following behind the mess that someone else is stirring up, got you running around in circles, got you distracted from your spiritual work, got you distracted from working on what's more important, what's the most important things in your life, which is the evolution of your soul, taking care of your business, taking care of your children, taking care of your household. You're not doing any of that because you're distracted by this shit. And it's really a fire to burn you and burn your house down, to burn down whatever it is that you have. And you just a little doe sitting there and don't know that this bitch has set your whole world, is trying to set your whole world on fire. And you are not no helpless little doe. Okay, y'all had a little energetic interruption here. Okay, impossible things, working through disbelief. Keeping up. Immense effort. So, and then we got no need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. So, you're about to go through a test. You and your divine masculine are going through a test. And to keep up, or for this person to catch up, because this is about this keeping up person, immense effort in advance. This person, your divine counterpart, they are opening their heart. It's taking time because they've been really bruised and you've been really bruised. So this is about opening your heart. And it's gonna be kind of painful but it's not impossible. It's like what you wish for is here, right now. What you desire, what your soul desires is here. Your soul desires to be whole and to be loved unconditionally and to love unconditionally. Everybody wants that. It's saying, remember how powerful you are. Remember how powerful your love is. Remember who you are. Remember how strong you are. Remember how you can change the atmosphere when you walk into a room. Remember that you can change an atmosphere when you walk into a room. Remember, you can change a situation by your perception of it and by how you address it. This situation can become very, very toxic. It can cause you and a lot of people a lot of pain because we are all connected. There are ripple effects that occur by the decisions that we make. But I don't see that happening here. I see that you're going to get a grip on things and you're going to follow. You're not going to allow the poison that's being poured into your ear to affect your brain. You first of all, not going to allow these lies to get a grip or take root in your mind or in your heart. Let's give me energy for divine masculine. What's going on with divine masculine? Okay, an enlightened person doesn't ask anyone to believe anything. They simply point the way and leave it to the people to realize it for themselves. So yes, someone is telling you something about your masculine. And your masculine is aware of the kind of people that you are around. The Mad Hatter, let's see, he right there in the doorway, y'all. Sit up so y'all can see him. In the doorway, them big ass Coke bottle glasses on, cause he know exactly who them folks are. He look at them motherfuckers with blinders on. He see straight through them, but he don't focus on them. With them big ass Coke bottle glasses on, he sees straight through them. He trying to see if you're going to see through them. He's enlightened. He knows who these people are. He knows what they're capable of. You are the one who does not know these people. You are the one who does not know what they are capable of. An enlightened person, this is his energy. They don't ask you to believe them. They point the way and leave it to you to realize it for yourself. This could be them people pointing away, but I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that for a very select few. Yeah, I say bitch don't kill my vibe. Yeah, you can't see that, but let's say bitch don't kill my vibe. So someone is trying to kill the vibe. Someone's trying to cause problems. Someone's causing telling lies or telling half truths or whatever to try to manipulate a situation. And divine masculine is stepping back because he knows exactly the type of people that he's dealing with, and they will reveal themselves. Anything else from divine masculine? Divine masculine says, I choose me. So divine masculine is not going to sit here and deal with all this drama. He done dealt with drama enough, and if you join the drama, divine masculine is going to choose himself. Like also divine masculine choosing I choose me. That means divine masculine is learning to love himself. He's learning to walk away from toxic ass people, because this could very well be divine masculine is having toxic ass folks talking about him and talking in his ear and telling him shit about you, and he choosing to follow his own heart. Don't kill my vibe. Don't tell me about what's going on in my life, because there's some toxic people telling divine masculine some shit about you. There's some people watching you, hoping that you will do something. Secret lovers is under here. So either you and your divine masculine are a secret to people, and it's being discovered now that you and your divine masculine are together, or have been in a relationship of some sort, or have had an interconnection or an entanglement with one another, or your divine masculine has had an entanglement and now the secrets are coming out. And there's been some kind of betrayal here on some level. Okay. I choose me. Secret lovers. Okay. So some sort of secret is coming out. I know I just got through shuffling these cards. Okay. So let's see. Anything else from divine masculine? Okay. Let's see. Something turned over in here, and I'm just trying to see which one turned over. Those turned up. Don't expect external validation from others. Crank up the fucking sunlight. So it looks like divine masculine is not really caring about what no one else says about this situation. If it's been discovered that the two of you are solar plexus fire energy, the divine masculine is very passionate about or very happy, very inspired by the connection between you two, and he's learned self-love. He's learning to choose himself, and he's happy. His vibes are really high. And also this, he's not asking anyone else to just believe that he's happy, or he's not asking anyone to believe that he's actually finna walk out this door away from these toxic ass people. um he just letting them realize it for themselves that he finna point that way because he finna exit stage left. And he's saying, bitch, don't kill my vibe, I choose me. And he's not worrying about that. And he's saying that once he get up out of here, he gonna crank up the fucking sunlight, crank up the fucking solar plexus energy. um Twin flame right here up under the solar plexus energy. I'm gonna put it right here so you can see it because of that little bit of shadow there. Twin flame card was right under this solar plexus energy card. Crank up the fucking sunlight. He's on his way to union. He's and to work things out and be with his divine feminine. He's not dealing with these people anymore. He's walking away from things that no longer serve him. Walking away from toxic ass environment. Walking away from these toxic ass people. And this bitch with this yellow weave. There's a lady with yellow weave and some green contact lenses in that I'm seeing. Orange is red wig on or something. Somebody got on a wig that's got the roots kind of dark, but it's blonde. And somebody got some big ass fake eyelashes on, and they messy as hell. And they got on all this motherfucking makeup, but under there they ugly as fuck because their soul is dark. They're ugly. Their soul is ugly. These people around them, their souls are ugly. These people have no divine connection other than the purpose. Some vessels are fitted for destruction. That's actually in the Bible. Vessels fitted for destruction is in the book of Romans. If anyone decides they want to look it up, vessels fitted for destruction. But with you, there's magic around you. There's a whole different kind of lifestyle, a different world, a different person that this person realize they could be better when they're with you. And they retreat to their imagination and imagine what life could be. Whereas before they weren't doing that. Before they were surrounded by these toxic people, they were trapped. They was trapped, or they was in the trap, or because this house is dark as fuck. There's no windows in this house. There's no light in this where this person was at. This person stayed in a very dark environment, not just dark energetically, but literally dark. Like maybe there's a lot of trees around. The houses have dark curtains in them. The windows, the sun doesn't shine. Like there's a lot of trees that's keeping light from shining to the house. There's not much sunlight in the house. There's sunlight in the back room, like in the room that's closest to the back of the house near an exit. There is more light in that room. Looks like maybe a washroom or a kitchen that has a back door to it. There's more light in that area of their house where they're from, or where they live at. That's the only room that's ever illuminated. It's always dark in the living room, the hallways, the bedrooms, lights always off. These people live in darkness. They sleep during the daytime like vampires. They're energy vampires. They are awake all night long because they operate in the darkness. Whatever they do is not, it's not like you. This woman, Alice is made of light, and she's illuminating the area of the room where she is, because the people's around her, they're the only two people's faces that are actually shining. Everyone else's faces have a shadow over them. So she lights up a room. She changes the environment that she's in. Divine feminine. That's why the universe wants you to remember how powerful you are, because you bring light. You illuminate things. So your presence caused this shit to come out. Your presence caused the toxicity to come oozing out of the womb, because you heal, because your energy is healing, because you have been healing yourself. Then how we're interconnected with one another, uh by general proximity to you, other people are having to face their darkness, or they're being illuminated, or they're becoming enlightened, because you carry the higher morale. You illuminate the bullshit. You bring light to the darkness. And you're just being you. You're not purposely or intentionally causing anything. You're not necessarily asking any questions. Alice has her eyes, she got this shade over her eyes, but her whole face is illuminated, because she's not necessarily looking for anything. But they throwing shade at her. They want her to see negativity. That's why there's a darkness over Alice's eyes in all of these cards. There's a shadow over her eyes, because but her forehead, where her third eye is all illuminated on every picture, because she's following her intuition and she's seeing things through her third eye. She got the blinders on, because there's no point in looking at this situation from this dimension, from the lower frequencies. She has to look at it from a higher perspective in order for her to have the encouragement to continue to go through and to keep up with these divine appointments, with these synchronicities. You have to look at things from a higher perspective, because the illusion is to keep you stuck. If you are trying to move out of a situation, the illusion, the issues that are coming forward, the white rabbit is trying to, some of you, the white rabbit is trying to lead you out of a situation, and so you can forget about how the past was, so you can learn to live in impossible things. It's trying to take you to the next level. Forget the things that stifled you in the past, or that stopped you in the past, and move you forward to through working through your disbelief and working into new belief. You are becoming braver. The spirit wants you to become fearless. On the bottom of the Alice in Wonderland deck is believe, strange encounters. These things are occurring so you believe in yourself, to help you to believe, and also for you to believe. I hear there can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. You've been abused so long, or someone has been abused so long, that it's hard for them to believe that true love actually exists. And the abuse card is here. And your twin flame is helping you work through abuse issues. Give me energy for divine feminine, please. You know what? I don't want to do this. This is not okay. This is not the deck. We're gonna take this card that's at the bottom of the deck, but I was told to pull your soul's journey cards to see what you've mastered, to give you some more encouragement to move forward in this situation and to hold on. Okay, so it says honor your emotions. They're telling you something important. So this is again about following your heart. Your emotions, though, your emotions are telling you something important. Now, what does that mean? That means that if you are in emotional distress, that means something is wrong. That means that your intuition is telling you something is wrong and you're denying it, or that there is something that needs to be healed, and this situation is bringing that to the surface so that you can heal that, so that you can work through that pain, so you can work through that trauma. Why is it that this lie has triggered an emotional response that has caused me to break down in my room and scream and cry? Why am I in my bed with bath towels next to the bed blowing snot in them? Because I'm crying, because I'm having such a hard time, because there's some trauma there. There's some trauma in your pain body. There's in your etheric field, in your aura. There's trauma stored there, and this trauma needs to come to the surface because it needs to be healed, because you cannot take that shit into your relationship. You're just going to be going through the same cycles you've been going through. And all of this is to heal so that you don't go through those same cycles, because we want to start learning through love. We want to start learning through joy. We don't have to learn all our lessons in this lifetime, in our lifetime. We don't have to learn all our lessons through pain. We don't have to learn through defense mechanisms and triggers. Work through this shit so that you can experience euphoria in some areas of your life, so you can experience peace. The 3D to 5D card keeps coming out. It's saying you gotta take these earthly issues into the spirit realm. You gotta deal with these things spiritually. Deal with them spiritually. Deal with them on your emotional, your psychological plane. You can't. Everything's not physical. Every time somebody comes to you with a bone, don't mean that you gotta fight with your physical body. Don't mean you gotta fight with your words. Don't mean you gotta outwit nobody. No, what you need to do is you need to go within yourself and find out what's going on with you. Just like that person needs to go within themselves. You're gonna be the example because you're illuminating them. Because as they talk to you and as they tell you this shit and they see how that you're reacting from it, it's not that how you're responding to it and not reacting to it. You're actually teaching them something about themselves because you're mirroring, you're showing them, you're holding a mirror up to who they are. So these people, while somebody is talking some shit, they actually discovering that you're really not a bad person. I mean, everybody wants somebody to be the villain in their story. Just like you want this karmic to be the villain in your story. But this karmic is doing their soul work too. They're doing their soul purpose. I mean, not their soul work on themselves. Eventually, karma's gonna catch up with everyone. You gotta learn lessons, and if you don't learn the lessons, you just cycle back through again. But honey, you don't get to choose who your light heals. You don't. Someone could very well be bringing you drama and pain and destruction, and you are actually healing them by their interaction with you, because that's the purpose. And the universe has a sick sense of humor like that, and I'm calling it sick just because, people have their opinions and they want to judge God all the time. People want to judge God all the time. What should be doing, what God ought to do. I wish God would do this. Why you getting about it like God is your personal hitman for folks? What makes you so righteous that God got to be your personal hitman? What if you are the hit? What if you done something and this is your karma? What if? It might not have been in this lifetime. It might not have been the same thing that you're getting payment for. You may not have even known that you was somebody's side chick or mistress and they was married, but now you're trying to get in your twin flame union and then you find out there's other women or something like that. I don't know. But you didn't know this, but the karma is still there because you caused pain, but you didn't know it. So it has to come back around. The difference is the karma comes back around. The lesson comes back around. Yes, but how you're affected by it is I was going to say it's dependent on, but it's evident. How you're affected by it is evident in your response or your reaction. I don't react. I respond, because reacting means that someone has the power over your emotions to cause you to act or do something, to physically do something. So response is more I don't know. I don't even feel like finishing that sentence. It's fucking exhausting. Water sign. I don't know how I'm gonna get through the other folks' stuff. Your shit is dramatic. What have we learned, water sign? What have we mastered? Universe, what has the water sign mastered? We need to know that so we can move forward. We'll do you. If you would like a reading, personal reading, then I put my information in the description box where you can contact me for a personal reading. I charge $35 for a personal reading, in case you want to know. And we delve into the energies of you and your situation with your divine counterpart. If it's any other type of situation, then we'll do that too. I don't know your purpose for being here, but most likely you're trying to deal with the divine partnership that you're trying to bring heaven. You're trying to bring heaven to earth. That's what twin flame is about. Bringing heaven to earth. Bringing... I'm not going to even try to describe that anymore. Y'all figure it out. I can't tell you everything. Can't tell you nothing, not everything in a general reading. So let's see. What have you mastered, water sign? What has water sign mastered in this situation, in this circumstance? What has water sign mastered? What has water sign mastered in this situation, in this circumstance? What has water sign mastered? What has water sign mastered in this situation, circumstance? What has water sign mastered? Okay, one flipped out. You've mastered health. I will honor the physical vessels that enshrines my soul. You just been taking care of yourself. Taking care of yourself. You mastered staying in your lane, taking care of yourself. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Oh, you've mastered pride. You're not sitting there saying, I'm above this person, I'm better than this person. You're not judging these people in this situation. You see that how you see things from the different perspectives. You can understand why people see things the way they see them. You are a very understanding person. And this is what you mastered. You're not self-righteous. You're not self-righteous. Anything else? Divine Feminine has mastered loneliness. I knew that was going to be loneliness. You're not afraid to be by yourself because you know you're not by yourself. You know that you have your ancestors with you and stuff like that. I know that I'm never alone. That you're not afraid that if you have to walk away from a situation, you're not afraid of being alone. You know that the spirit is with you and that your twin flames, higher self, higher consciousness is with you, working with you through these issues. Happiness, you master happiness. You learn how to be happy in spite of situations. You learn to be grateful and show gratitude in spite of situations. Blame, you learn not to blame everybody else for other fucking problems. You learn to take accountability for your actions. Happiness, I am aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. So if you've been in this drama and you found that honestly when you tapped into yourself that you were really unbothered by it, then you learn that you're on the right path because this shit hasn't been able to shake you. It's just going through the motions. Going through the motions. It's like taking a test that you already been given the answers to. Like I said, blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. You realize that whatever is going on in your life, whatever you're allowing in your energy field, you did that. You accept responsibility for it. And accepting responsibility for it means that you also saying, shit, I'm not allowing this in my energy field. So you kick it the fuck out. Like I said, you just leave. Divine Masculine is learning the same thing. Because he said, bitch, don't kill my vibe. He taking responsibility for his well-being. He said, I choose me. You're mirroring each other. You've mastered these things, Divine Masculine, that's his energy as well. Happiness, crank up the fucking sunlight. You got happiness, he got crank up the fucking sunlight. You got health, he got I can't expect external validation from others. This is good mental health. This is good emotional health. This is good self-esteem. Yeah. If your twin flame is abusing you, it is because you abuse yourself. And so I mean, like, if your twin flame says something really, really cruel to you, you might want to evaluate your inner self-talk, because if you're accepting someone talking to you that way, it's because you're used to hearing it within yourself. I don't know who that for, but you crank up the fucking sunlight. Like, love yourself. You've mastered your health, so this is also good mental health, good emotional health. So that's, let me know, that's healing too. Or this person, you might say something. Nope, nope. Somebody has. Again, I'm just feeling somebody got a sharp tongue. Somebody says things that that they don't really mean, because it's a defense mechanism that is being illuminated here. That this person puts up a facade to hide their vulnerability. Okay. Whew. Yo, this is a long video. But I go into your energies. I'm gonna make them a little shorter, but if I can. But I just try to give you what you need. Uh, what should divine feminine be looking to see going forward in this connection? What should we be made? What's in your blind spot? What should you be aware of going forward? What's in your blind spot? What should you be aware of going forward? What's in the blind spot? Should you be aware of going forward? You should be aware of gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities it presents. The opportunities for growth, the opportunity to learn people, the opportunity to make more money, the opportunity to be happier, the opportunity to have peace, the opportunity to grow a garden, the opportunity, I can keep going on and on. Be grateful for the opportunities that come in this life, the opportunity to give birth. Somebody's having a baby. They're thankful for the opportunity. Look forward to a new idea, the third eye being open, the opportunity to be born into a higher state of consciousness. Look forward to your self-esteem rising, for you to have a stronger confidence within yourself. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Okay, you're thankful for the opportunity to present itself to use your gifts of the soul that benefits you and others. And acceptance is, it fell out. Look towards acceptance. You're going to come into acceptance and balance. Balance is at the bottom of the deck. Going forward from this situation, you are passing this test, honey. You've mastered these beautiful things, and going forward, expect to live a life of gratitude with more confidence, acceptance of yourself, the freedom to be you, the freedom to be your authentic self, the freedom to be with your loved one. You possess the power and the free will to create your own happiness and balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. You are reaching nirvana, honey. You are about to take a break. Grief was under here. I was just led to look at it. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So if there has been a loss, or you have moved on from a situation, you appreciate those lessons. Losing this lesson, losing that shell of who you used to be, losing that layer of self, that last layer of self that has maybe been holding you back from moving forward in a situation, from moving forward in your life and achieving your happiness, going for what you really desire. Whew. Y'all, I'm tired. Y'all energy has been very draining. So y'all going through some things, but it's an illusion, honey, because actually the energy actually feels very light. There's a lot of information. There's a lot of things laid out here. But all this stuff is just, it's not touching your soul. It's not touching your joy. It's not touching who you are. But if you are feeling, it's because it said honor your emotions. If you are feeling some kind of way, it is because these are things you need to pay attention to within yourself and give honor to and heal and have some positive self-talk and tell yourself you love you. Like, give yourself a hug sometimes. I love me. You ain't gotta have nobody else. You don't need external validation from anyone else. So until later, you guys, until the next reading, I love you and namaste.